So, right, and so all I needed was a complaint, right? And that isn't that's a complaint. That's kind of crazy. I heard about that. I was sort of fucked over in the law, wanted to learn about it, Criminology 101. Then at this particular time in 2010, the financial aid stopped. I was catching jeers, and I was filling out the financial aid myself. And instead of putting a 2 year at a community college, I put the 3, 4, and a 5 as if I was at a university. You know how black people is, they seem to get caught at a bean dip party and stalk your ass constantly, huh? I went through that shit. Financial aid stopped. But the crazy shit is, like, you go to school and it's some sexual harassment going on. You have to sign these contracts in order to come to the school. The SOL. You get kicked out, and it's like, well, he's not trying to holler, and I'm a lesbian. I don't want to hear it. Then on top of that, we're not gonna holler if you holler. So you might as well not. Then you don't. Then they but of course accreditation got them in the school. I got this letter in the mail. You can no longer ever receive financial aid again. And I wouldn't want to give financial aid. Then I found out, oh, all you have to do is apply. Things changed. I haven't received a letter saying that. It says 0-0. Up 0 people. What is somebody's opinion? Wow, that shit was just at 73%. To the filming of the show, but we are talking about you. I was like, so tell me you're homeless and gotta do a movie or some shit. You're a fucking drug addict or something. No, I am not. Well, according to trying to take the legal thing. Having to figure out the law and shit, trying to figure shit out. We got the pro bono is constantly in for paralegals and lawyers. Each year, certain amount of hours. And hey, you qualify. You're below this. Below this. We want $5,600. Hey, what's up? I'm balling. I'm rich. What about pro bonos? Hey, got the bono. With all those complaints, we've also read that you just need a complaint. Start a complaint. You change your prayers and all this other stuff. Let's see. Like the movie Kids, and this movie details this people, wild bunch. Girl finds out she has HIV. She's building up the curse to tell her friends. One of the cats that's supposed to be her friends rapes her and has HIV. Of course, she never tells them that she has HIV. He rapes her. The movie ends. From there, you can only assume this person is sleeping with other people. And other people may have this same disease. Hey, here's another situation that goes on. Hey, what's up? Thank you for helping us, exotic people. And we have this thing, and we're... Hey, what's up? We from here, exotic people. And we have this thing, and... Hey, you got the warts. Hey, you want to participate in school? You have to catch it. You know what I'm saying? No sexual harassment, no sexual touching, no orientation. But for some reason, Christmas came, mistletoe. You don't participate, you don't graduate. Your grandparents pop up to pick you up and say, I know her. That's the girl that got kicked out of school for trying to give people warts. Well, now I'm the teacher. And you find out she's been a teacher for some years. Each year somebody catches it. Each year somebody gets helped out. Each year. Then after a while, it's too late now. They can't do nothing. Still pussy, good pussy, bad pussy, whatever the fuck, right? And you don't get the biomolecular engineers that pop up and shit. And west side finger, wipe my ass with it. West side. We're supposed to be enemies, but we're tapping the west side together with the finger we literally wipe our ass with. This is a disease on tip of it. Here's another disease on the tip of it from a certain diet. We touch, hold it for a couple of seconds. Now we're creating carbon connections. We go out, hey, gullible scene west, west, west. They go out, man, this is some good ass barbecue. This is some good sauce. Hey, what's up? We ain't allowed to do this, been doing it for thousands of years. Now we prostitutes out here. Hey, hey. Couldn't get it, was on that list, and I'm out here hoeing. Hey. Some people pop in from another place. Hey, we're very young people, but we're considered adults somewhere else. Hey, and when we get here, we're directly looking for these jobs where we're gonna be controlling shit in the future. Hey, you wanna eat? We got the food down. We don't want to serve you. We don't want you coming here. And it'll be even more fucked up if you are the creator of this business. Right? You just start this business, the Kuduku, the Cootie Rod Shack. Best churros in the land. You trust some people, you come back a year later, it's trashy. Some females at the front counter cussing you the fuck out. Some female just used the bathroom, got shit on her, wipes it on her shirt. Goes and makes some churros and shit. They call the police, get you trespassed off the property, oh shit. Now you gotta shut down the business. Sue the people who fucked up your business. You had the idea, a dream, and hey, helped you out, looked out for your ass, and now it's a piece of shit. Hey, medical marijuana dispensaries, we're talking about we stole it from you. We helped you out and got you in on it. We expect some respect. Well, you gonna get some spikes then, motherfucker. They using that whole base as well. You guys are yelling you did that to Aaron. Obviously, Aaron did not know. Getting on with his life and with y'all clowning and jeering got me thinking, and now I'm starting to remember shit. Yeah, I noticed Pfizer went back from Pfizer Corp. I went to Canada, paid them people some money, their business was going out. Lock, stock, and barrel. About 86 or so, white people went to Canada, got them. All these places going out of business. Where did they get the money to bounce back? Well, they didn't have the money. Somebody else purchased it. Man, hey, he's a black kid. Hey, we're white. Hey, you got paid money for this. Now we want you to come over here after accepting this money and saying you still run it. Number two, I'm from the United States of America. I'm not from the United States of Africa and the Americas. Number three, SB 1070 situation. I was not quiet that night, but everybody was. Number three, you read the Constitution and you got the Constitution and you got the don't nobody owe you shit, none of this shit, and you here to work and get your work on. You break those rules, you got the right citizen dominion media to get fired, assaulted, charged, and put on registries like any fucking citizen of this state, continent, country. Hey, had a job. Hey, did what you did. Hey, I got fired. Hey, you keep doing it. That he should have charges of molestation, of course. Doesn't have any charges, and we just keep on saying this. Probably hoping Stockholm syndrome happens. Ugh. So I was watching that MLK 2006, and I was hearing that shit in the background. Bullshit happened 2008, from 2009 up. Every culture and all these people from colleges and so on was yelling the same shit. Had a probation officer. So doing the same shit. Didn't know about the whole situation between probation and parole. Probation officer's job is whatever the court gives. Hey, the judge says, hey, you don't have to drop your A's, you don't have to go to classes, you don't have to do anything, stay out of trouble, and report in. That's the probation officer's job. Make sure you report in. Not, I'm gonna make you drop your A's, take classes, and do all this other shit. Then on top of that, while I'm over here with this privacy, I'm over here telling people everything, yelling it from afar, and so on and so on. Compared to you're on parole, judge said exactly the same thing. Parole officer says, fuck that. You're gonna drop your A's, take classes. I want you to get a job and do community service, or I'm gonna violate your ass on parole. You still have rights. You can still sue. They go too far, but you're gonna have to comply or be violated on parole. Probation officer can't tell you I'm gonna violate you if you don't clean, if you don't comply to his rules that weren't court ordered. Then you have a right to take him to civil court and sue. Me, on the other hand, let's say that shit went down like that. Stay out of trouble. Don't bother nobody. Okay. Probation officer said, fuck that. Then all of a sudden you're complying with whatever is said, and whatever is going through your mind, you're going through some shit. Then all of a sudden you see some old people you grew up with. You're on some street, you call the police. Oh, next thing you know, hey, you get kidnapped in some boot camp. Somebody goes to the reserves, retires from the same goddamn state. Next thing you know, hey, we got a little connection going on here. Passing it to my people. Then you're talking to this female. It's against the law. It's illegal to be talking to her. And she tries to hypnotize you into doing shit. Knee bump, perfect threes, quiet in the background. Through tablets. Oh. And then you do these things and you don't know why you're doing it. Then you get into hypnosis and buy self-hypnosis books and start testing hypnosis. Start talking about hypnosis. And there's nothing you can do about it because it's illogical. It's logical, but it's illogical. We use this in the court to get this, get help. We use psychics to get this and get help. Won some cases from these people. Hey, I'm listening to the march. They saying my name. They saying the same shit. This is what we gonna do for you, what we want for you. This is what we're gonna consider your ass. 2006, September the 3rd. Then all of a sudden you call the police and get busy signals. Shit's going down. Then all of a sudden you get drugged. They don't have no drugs on the system, no file, no DNA. Then all of a sudden they start sending liaisons to collect DNA, which is inadmissible in the court of law since it was illegally obtained. And then it's like, hey, what's up? Cool. We didn't want you there. Alternative. High school. Same thing, we didn't want you there. Hey. Grade school, high school, job corps, fucking college, university. You're not getting all that shit right. And then somewhere in the future you tend to remember, oh, these people got degrees and shit because 3D decided to go ahead and write up the books and stuff. Go sit down for some accreditation. Hey, gotta sign this thing, sexual harassment. Hey, he's not hollering, we don't know that. Hey, we're at some college where we do job work, and all you hear is racial slur harassment shit on, and they're just told to brush it off. Sort of contradicts the whole, hey, what's up? It's a business. Yeah, well, you're an employee. ACO. Hey, that's how we're going to teach you. Dirty mouth talk. Sexual harassment. That's how we do it. It's like we're teaching you to fail. Because in any business, you go there with that shit, you're fired. And it's like, until we made the businesses. Now you could actually talk like that. And you make the business and you talk like that and you lose business. One thing we learned about in Canada, they had so much potential, but they just did what they wanted to do. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. Hey, I got a food shop. Hey, you remember them Partner Bride at Chucky where they're at that hot dog stand and you notice people just standing around looking. Hey, you know who that person is in the background cooking the food. You don't trust his cooking. He's your friend. Y'all's around. There you go. I didn't say I was gonna buy that. You can give it to me for free. Then I gotta clean up stuff, huh? So much potential, but they just did their own things, right? And the shit that they did, right, is ridiculous. So when they came out here and started implementing their shit, literally, there will be the parents at the PTA meetings, at the cafeteria meetings, suggesting straight poo, paper, and seasoning for sausage patties and regurgitation for other stuff. Why? Where they're from, hey, somebody else makes the rules and they got to accept it. When you say make yourself at home, you notice how that saying stop. You don't hear that shit no more. People started taking it to the literal point, make yourself at home. Well, they fed us this, I'm used to it. What are you doing? I am making me a hamburger. Why are you using all of our pots and you keep putting your shit in our pots? You said make yourself at home. This is how we eat at home. It's kind of weird though, switching subjects and stuff. It's just sort of weird. You pay more attention to people that's around you than you do about people that's not around you. You got the same swagger. I don't give a fuck if you kick it. You don't know the person. Then all of a sudden the swagger changes and things change. You have to grow up. You have to gain sainter. You're in grade school. You think you're smart. You know everything. Remember, you're in grade school. Then you get to high school, grade school, middle school, then high school, and you think you're the smartest motherfucker in the world because you get an A. And this is the big problem. You're still manipulated. You still lack sainter. You got what they give you. You know what you know. And then as you get older and you get older, you find out everything that you're taught. Somebody's going to tell you something totally different. Uh-oh, you get in with a group, you're a certain color. You don't want to be alone, and this person with this group is somebody that's, hey, yeah, I got the vote. Tell you certain things. Oh yeah. Oh wow. You notice this shit. Hey, you make up some story. This person has a felony. This person cannot vote. I can vote. Then they bring you into the group to talk, while the person with the felony is in the middle of catching a felony, does not get to come into the group and talk. Why? Because you're not going to be able to vote, so we don't care about your opinion. But you can vote. We want to manipulate you to vote our way. Hey, we all old people, we conservative. This is the way we've been since we was kids. Now we old people. Fuck going to another place and eating shit. We got our own shit. Yeah. Oh, because of that. Oh, yeah. Manipulating stories. Oh, yeah. You grow up. Oh, yeah. Because what that stuff was. Yeah. Oh, I know the truth, man. I know the real truth. And they give you all the facts and you find out the truth is a lie that you know. But you're so confused now, you don't know what's the truth. Some old person talking to you that's black or white or whatever. Or what you're seeing and reading, it's like, okay, we just showed you this shit and you still think this is a lie. Hey brother, welcome to the clan, or the black clan, or whatever. You was gonna be a prominent. Hey, yeah, alright, you're here, you're good. Alright, check this out, we're gonna show you something. Hey, yeah, well, we're CIA, we're FBI. Now you got a job to do. When you walk out there, everybody's gonna expect you to do your job. You know who we are now. They don't. Some of them do. What do you plan on doing? Because when you walk out there and do what you want to do, you're dead. You tell on us, you're dead. You do that, you're breaking the law. Like, I'm tired of people coming in late. I want a group where we is on time, period. Now you got that, they're gonna be there regardless. Boom, whoever was at this group at this particular moment in time could have been the murderer and killer. It also gives you, hey, I was at that group promptly at this time. It's a weird situation. Three. So we're watching TV shows, right? And you think TV shows are new. Nah, that ain't true. Most of these TV shows was made in the 80s. It was like, hey, you wanna do it, huh? And he been doing this shit for 1 week. So it's been a week. You watch TV. Ding! He was a flat top wearing, now he's bald headed. And he pops up on me where I was staying and he possibly fakes his death. Flat top comedy show, TV show. Remember people popping in. Ooh. This role that you wrote for someone, that's me. Now they're gone. What you gonna do? Ooh. It's 81 or 82. So you see how far in the past we are. Like I said, on the video games, the abandoned mansions, it said Trump for 2016. Like I said, it's 1980 something. Like I said, it's 1700 and something. And just high in technology. We just added 2000. We just added 1900. Right, right. He wants to get in and do it and shit. Hold up, little bitch. Be humble. Where I got it from, like I said. Niggas in there that showed me the word, the dictionary. No, you can't say the word nigga. Well, I didn't, because there's an ER right here. Something about brain surgeon. He used to jump into the mind and shit. It's one of my cousins and shit. It's ridiculous. And I guess for that whole week he was mad and he was talking towards me, about me, to me. It's like 600 people sitting out there in line, and the only thing driving them crazy is that bell. Bing, bing. And you got another show, and you got another show, and you got another show. It's like, you don't understand what you did for this. I'm not saying he killed anybody or nothing, but the persistence. It's like, you wanted it, that's what you gonna get. It's like, hey, they set it up. Oh, you want to get all this done, huh? I gotta be done in a week. So I'm eased out. I'm chilling, right? Waiting. A year from now, it's gonna be 2 weeks. 2 years, 3 weeks. Give me some time. Nah, skip that. We don't understand that. We don't know that. We want it now, now, now. What you gonna do? Bam, 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 bam. Rehab, hospital. Committed a robbery, went to the penitentiary. I was like, man, if I didn't see myself in the future up in the sky, a complete week passed, you done, huh? How do you feel? Okay, yeah. It's like, you notice I can't see you at this particular moment in time. Oh. Like I said, I went to California. I was a judge there at the Lost Group of bikers. Have you noticed that the things in GTA 5 and the stuff on YouTube seems to be actually true in fact? This is like people watching a zombie island, a place from outer space, and transform it into a game because the person died too quick. You watch the movies, you think of real life, and it's like, yeah, that would have killed the person. It was like, yeah, you got that. But somebody was like, fuck that, you didn't die here, you didn't die here. Nah, you died in the roadhouse trying to save some 15-year-old boy from drowning. Ugh. Just lifted the kid's feet up. Ugh. Fall in the water. Nah, you didn't die at the store trying to commit a robbery, slipped on some grease, accidentally shot yourself. Nah, you too smart for that shit. Yeah, you gonna die, hero. You gonna die. I got it. I got all this. Okay, that one time my dad did this thing, I liked it that, so I'm gonna snatch this from him. Dad didn't do it now. Put this here with him so he could be my hero. Like, yeah, I was that 15-year-old boy, huh? It's like, so that was your father, huh? Shit that I have lost. Try to take a lock picking class. The reason I got into lock picking, I was up at this apartment and I had the notion that every time I passed out and went into REM sleep, that they would open the door and sexually assault me and abuse me, stemming from the 2006 MLK, because it's 2007 and 2008 popped up before Aaron turned 27. The same people that was there cop watching it was there at the apartments, either with drugs or trying to entice. Intercom after they got a big dick and shit. They're resenting, hey, you were an infant with this longly big thing and had a dick reduction because the tip of it held a disease that these people from another country came in, other people sleeping with you while you slept, decided to get in where they fit in and left it there. Then when people popped in to do what they was doing normally, ooh, we got a disease now. And guess how you find out? We try to beat you up, shoot you, or kill you. Or worst case, we cause some type of conniption in this needle inside you. And it's filled with estrogen and motherfucking testosterone and motherfucking adrenaline. These people from South America, South Africa, some Central or some Spanish colonized place seem to have the world fucked up. But hey, we kicked it long enough to know that they ain't gonna do shit to help you out. Even though they're your fiduciaries, even though they're supposed to protect and serve, and they happy they got somebody with cheap labor, somebody willing to rob, shoot, and kill for them. Well. My son, he got shot, but you gonna kill him. There you go. You did. Hey, let's go. Dad. Fucked up in the 40s, huh? Now I'm starting to think, right? So haven't you noticed, right? That I used a common name. And he had a black daughter. That was, and one of the black people happened to turn out to be Malcolm Little. You only think he was FBI. Later turned CIA, went across country. Probably wrote in 1838. Ugh. We was here in 1938. Ugh. Bride of Chucky used to say 1983. Now it says 1998. Remember the originals you see when they did the voiceover? Canadian guy, and I'm over here cussing as a kid. Oh, motherfucker! You already been fucking love. Oh. Right, and how did she get those? Like I said, just came back from the 5. Then all of a sudden, wait, no, we just came back from over here being kidnapped, went to court, that 6 months, that whole talk about city ordinance, and the lady was like, I was there when he got floored and all that shit when I was a kid in the cold case. Hold on, just got back. She was like, oh, they just did that to him. Ain't nobody gonna care. Hey, what's up? We want them things. Then Maud came out and hands her my shit. And she says, with this lady, I guess you're coming with us. Now I'm over here in the sugar factory, held hostage, and she's going off of, after what they did to you for the past 6 months, ain't nobody gonna trip. And who knew in the early 80s, oh, these are your kids, we's kidnapping them, sending them to other countries, and creating the sickest world in the world. Do you ever watch Jessica Jones? Did you watch that shit on Netflix? Did you hear at the end of Netflix, at that little place that they created probably down the street, it was like, if Aaron would have been here, we would have stayed in Arizona. That red blotchy stain. Well, one of the brothers, or one of the cats from the ring stain, was the person who she got the money from. She tried to give me 145 thou wow. And I was like, don't you get this is a kidnapping. There's no legal preference nor agreement whatsoever. Then she takes it. It smells like cuckoo. This man pops up. The lady that was with the girl throws rotten tomatoes on him. She puts a glass on this pipe that vibrates and turns into acid water. He has rotten tomatoes on him. I give him back the money. I said there is no agreement. Then I toss the acid water on the tomatoes. And he walks away. I don't remember how I got back home. Hey, I didn't live there. This is where they dropped me off at, you know. I went over here to talk to somebody and shit. Right. There's always twins and doppelgangers and shit. And well, that was the same person who was sent over to pop the needle inside. But this is the weird shit. This is Dr. Manhattan folks over here in Puerto Rico, or hey, old man's kids kidnapped. And this female wanted to stay. People popping from over here. Remember the story of the Canadians over here talking about they killed people and used their identities. All these white people go over there to try to get some head and get their head chopped off. Female go to South Africa. Uh-oh. This female is now manipulated through Canada to do such and such, trying to infiltrate, shoots herself in the nose. Hey, we go to South Africa, get the bowl. And here comes another one. I had this group, I was a sponsor for these suicidal children who had this terrible itching, popping pain. Do you watch cartoons? I sued Looney Tunes and won. And the raper popped up and said, hey, I'm the liaison. And then try to do shit like endorsements. Fanta, German, Nazi. You got free Fanta, you get a skin tag. Hey, Tiny Toons Juniors. Who do you hear in the background? We're gonna rule the world. Hey, when you watch that commercial, hey, who's a prostitute? Who the fuck was I? I was the sponsor. That means I don't have to. Got a right to my rights, of course. And then when I didn't get it, I had this problem. All these kids were talking shit, you're out, you're not getting it. I didn't get it. I'm watching Adult Swim, fall asleep, wake up to the kids' junior show, and all here, Aaron ain't gonna get none. He's out. And I hear those same females in the background talking. This is what they wanted to sue Looney Tunes for, and they're doing exactly the same shit. So don't get surprised if you watch the cartoon on your day off or retirement and see this cartoon cock in there, porno playing in the background. Yeah, hey, they're telling your kids this guy who ain't gonna wait, who ain't into them, who don't want them, is out, ain't gonna get it. Yeah. Nobody pays attention to that. No, you don't get that. No. Music video. Oh, I said, hey, I want all the royalties there. Duh. Mauled. I never handed it to her for shit. And I put myself in it after the 1970s used to sue. And I was like, I do. And everything you hear and anything you try to go through, you hear me in the background because the stethoscope was used for that. So we know that that is not El Rio. That is just De Janeiro. Booyah! Now we noticed in the past, we know what big titties is. Used to talk about something in the water. I didn't get it until present day when they were like, ugh. We monkeys from other countries and we like this stuff. And yo people is allowing us to get away with it. I was used to know that they're not my people if they're allowing you to get away with it. But they look like your people. So it's good. Yup. Have you seen the videos on the X with the... You notice you doing porno now. Ugh. Uh-oh. Thought it'd never be the day, right? So pummel up another one, boy. Hey, nobody was supposed to know. I'm sorry. Huh? Which one is it? I don't know which one. It's a cab one, probably. Huh? Well, we'll have to check her head to see if she has that one gunshot wound, and that'll probably be her. It's probably her son. I don't know. We don't know. Why? I mean, it happens on regular television and bullshit. It's the CG, you know. And don't tell me have it until you went to who? Oh! Sorry. Hey, I told them. I told them. Afterwards, but I told them. I'm just gonna miss saying. Hey, so if I'm on disability and I'm below poverty and ADAD say, hey, you qualify, and I call up there on some landlord tenant or whatever it qualifies and they say, sorry, we're not going to help you. Retaliating on the NAFA. But yet, hey, what's up? I'm a rich millionaire. I want pro bono. Hey, I'm below poverty. Don't have it. Hey, I started this edge up shit, and then all of a sudden it's like playing with those dirty sticks. You don't want to see him get the haircut. None of that stuff. Oh, we styled up, bro. We got the skills. We You watch the old movies. You notice how they had their haircut, but they never had the edge up. Barber school. And then you don't hear what I said. I'm a kid and they telling me, you're an infant, we want the Mann Act, president. Hey, Prop 206, hey, Trump 2016. Hey, swagger. Flower power to swagger. Flower power tight jeans to swagger. New style, new way of singing, rapping, talking. We're singing, rapping, we are singing, rapping, talking. Singing, rapping, talking, getting it in. Singing, rapping, talking, getting it in. And that's you and we. This is to us because we feel that we deserve and all this. You don't. Oh. Hey, hey, we wasn't even here. We forced this on you. You made it for us. We killed you. It's in the will. I didn't make no will for your ass. I didn't plan on dying. Hey, what's up? These are some kids. These are some old ass perverts. I didn't name them. You court ordered to name them and tattoo their names on them so we know who they are. And then as soon as you make up a name, some nasty ass perverted bastard pops up and tries to call their names. Mm-mm. Sorry. Blues the clues. We the reserves, we the armed forces, we the Navy, we the CIA and the FBI, homeboy. Now as we're retired, homeboy. You heard some shit recently. It's his that belongs to us. It don't belong to us. We ain't a us. We never was a us. You watch the marches. What are they telling me? They don't want who? Hey, you're grown now. You had kids. How many you tossed out? Don't know nothing. Apply that science. Oh, I seen that shit. Hey, now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Please get out of my daddy. She chose to go to jail. Or she was gonna be stuck underneath my nuts as these people looking for their other twin. About to go ham on a twin. being kids, you don't know any better. And justice is blind, and they teach you the harsh realities. And then it's even more fucked up to find out, going through statistics and genealogy, y'all didn't even have this shit in your life. Too strict. Now, after a couple of years, man, we ain't did shit for the past 40. Now we want that shit. Right. How does geishas get down? Japan. You know that 13 in Japan is 26 here. Wait, no, 26 here is 26, and 13 there is 26. So, hey, yeah, you in karate, go over here to go get some bike belt and come back driving cars, and we only, what, 14? You just put it in better terms, you can understand it, right? Because my cousin, he was probably locked up, and there's an Asian man that wanted this for him. And if he was that, and was that, and always is that, and he's like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I want. That girl, that girl, that girl, because you hear swagger, and you just don't understand the swagger in a different language. It doesn't sound like swagger. It sounds like a different language. You learn a different language, you understand the swagger and stuff. And they trick your ass to go to another place, and then they have their way, and then you pop back. Oh, worst case scenario, this is how they are out there, and I'm gonna teach you that here. You know, that shit is weird. That shit is fucking weird. Whatever I was thinking about, I forgot about it. Took a puff. Boom. Next subject. The word taco, nachos, Mexican food. Now we had all these people that wasn't Mexican, Central American, just looked at, trying to find their own way. The Chicano situation. Take it that they descended from black folks and would have a lot of black heritage type food. Then all of a sudden, this kid that was forced to eat shit got to tasting seasonings and started putting stuff together and made this food. Then all of a sudden, these people pops up. Hey, we stealing this from you. Now we got some type of heritage. And then when you do the history and awareness happens, this food is not in any culture. These words are synonymous for poop and piss in these quote unquote different cultures. Made up words, not yours. Nachos. Did I tell you the person who brought the tamale was a white person dressed up as a Spanish person? But mine wasn't a bundle of heroin. It was meat wrapped up in some corn husks and stuff. My tortillas weren't corn, they were flour tortillas. Because I had flour. It wasn't no grind corn. My food had flavor and it tasted good. It wasn't just food. You notice culinary arts, olive oil. Hey, sort of like the past and reinventing the pizza, right? It was like, hey, we got a tomato. I want a tomato on this instead of this white sauce. You won't be able to see what's in there, and then it's like, hey, boogers then, huh? Ah, house arrest, ankle bracelet, and harassment and privacy. You know, I want $253,000. Right. It's so contradicting, huh? Hey, wow, you know, it's TV, it's you, litigator. No, I don't think so. It's like, hey, hey, I won. Okay, pay my goddamn money. You would have won until 3, 4, and 5 was added on. Now you hopping on one leg, you're about to take a urine break, huh? Then after I tell you and you do it, then you automatically forfeit, of course. Then you must continue hopping on it, having a urine until you break, and urine on yourself and doo-doo and everything. Of course, yeah. It's like, man, I gotta use the bathroom. I just won, huh? So I got to literally shit on myself to win this case using this, huh? At that particular moment in time, the interval say, you just walk everything down. This is the diet you're gonna have to eat, okay? Ugh. Get the right turd in there. Everybody keep losing. Ugh. Quarantine this damn building. Oh, no, no. Send the next one in. Ugh. Told you we should have came. You notice there ain't no other court anywhere else in the world, huh? That's kind of messed up, right? How people do it. There's people that's like, this is the middle of the world. There is nothing else in the world. And they go to another state. Shit, just keep my mouth quiet. I did not know there was another state. How the hell did you get past school and law? That's nothing but reading and comprehending. Everything else you'd be left out. Well, you didn't read it, you didn't comprehend it. How do you know how to do this? Somebody must have taught you that shit.